Okay, we are live officially. This is our 90-day blitz to end the year, guys. This is it. We're going all in. We're going to transform the trajectory of our businesses, and not just our businesses, of our lives. But we're calling this transform your lives in 90 days. We want to set ourselves up over the next 3 months so that you're basically chilling in 2022. We want you to be basically running in 2022 and have a business that's progressing at a very fast rate, that's growing. We want to go from momentum. We're still in momentum from our previous 90-day blitz. And we want to shift gears from going in momentum into maintenance. And then from there, going into the advancing stage where you're just kind of sitting down, cozy, relaxed, enjoying yourself and watching your business grow, watching the sales come in, watching the deals come in and leaders be created, okay? So welcome again. Excited for you guys all to be on this call and to take this journey with you. It's been an incredible one. And like I said, even before the recording, we've had a lot of success. We've had a lot of results from our previous launch. And so I know this is only going to be 10x what we saw before. Okay, so we're going to go into a few different things. I'll pull up my screen. I'll share my screen with you guys. We'll go over a few different things because I know we're all excited. We're all anticipating what's going to happen. But we want to give you guys a guideline, an action process that you can all follow, a step-by-step guideline that you can follow and start to systematically see the results. So it's super, super easy. This is going to be a really simple process. And it's going to be more of a rinse, repeat kind of thing. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of growth. After we go over the steps with you guys, we will stop the recording. And then obviously you guys can ask questions as well, okay? So yeah, I'm just seeing Legend say, yeah, grab a paper, grab a pen, grab your notebook, notepad, whatever you want to record stuff with, grab it right now because this is going to be action packed. All right. Okay. Let's get into it. I'm just going to share my screen over here. And let's see what we got going on. Okay. And more people are jumping in as well. All right. Can you guys all see the screen? Let me know. Let me know if you guys can all see the screen.
Yeah, I see the screen.
Okay, beautiful. So we have here understanding the process. All right, 30,000-foot view of the blueprint. So it's basically a trajectory or projection of what we want to accomplish over the entire course of these 90 days of blitz that we're going to be doing. And guys, the blitz is basically an amplification of the stuff that you've already done so far that's been successful. Oh, could I get you guys to mute?
Josh, can you just make me a host and then I'll deal with
it? Yeah. Thank you. Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. There we go. Okay, so need your host.
Some say it's not, some say she's saying no.
There we go. Okay. All right, I think we're good now. Yeah, so we're just basically going to be doing an amplification process of stuff that you've already known and are doing already that is making you successful. We're going to be cracking down on that and just applying more pressure, right? That's the whole point of a blitz, applying more pressure. We're going to work as a mastermind. We're going to work in one accord, right? And that way we see a lot more results for everybody a lot faster and a lot smoother. You're going to be able to ride other people's momentum, right? And catch wins, okay? So this is an overview from the very top, almost like if you were 30,000 feet above in the air and you were looking down on the process, what would it look like, okay? And so please, guys, take notes. Yeah. Nii, you want to chime in?
I'll kick things off. First things first,
Yes.
If you want to see success in this, if you really want to thrive and have this be a business that lasts for you long term, you have to align yourself with the laws of nature. You have to align yourself with the higher power. You have to align yourself with God, if whoever that may be for you, right? And the reason why I say that is because ultimately this process and the rate that we're going to go at is going to challenge you. So your mindset is going to be the ultimate determining factor of your success or your failure, right? And the reason why I say align yourself with the higher power is because there is a process of creation that is known to be aligned with nature, right? Nature creates first within and then brings without. Right? So everything starts in the mind. Before a tree shows itself, before there are fruits, there was a seed that's planted in the ground, within the soil, right? So there is a goal, there is something planted within you. This 90 days is going to challenge that. So over the course of these 90 days, the first thing we ask is that you take the leap of faith, right? A lot of what we're going to tell you might challenge you. It might make you get outside of your comfort zone. It might make you have to face your fears head on. Maybe you might be faced with rejection. Maybe you might have people say no to you. Maybe people might give you hate messages. Who knows what might happen over the next 90 days? But ultimately what's going to happen is you are going to be challenged. And so your faith, not only in this business, not only in this process, but in yourself, in your goals, are what is going to allow you to make it all the way through to the end. My goal is to have every single one of you, there are 23 people on here on this call. My goal is that by the end of these 90 days, all 23 of you will have results in your business, sales in your business. And the only way that's going to happen is if you guys trust the process. So what you guys are about to learn, what you guys are about to discover, it works. It's been tried, tested, it's true. Right? So make sure you follow suit, take the leap of faith. Second thing is writing down your goals. Having a clear sense of what your goals are over the next 90 days are going to be vital to how long you last over these 90 days. What I've seen time and time again, I have done multiple blitzes. People who don't take their goals seriously don't last in these 90 days. Something might happen. Maybe your son or your daughter might get sick. Maybe something might be happening. You got an exam at school. Maybe you might have a low and your energy is not high, right? There are going to be so many different things that cause you to lose focus. If you don't have your goals present in front of you, right, ultimately you're going to get derailed and this 90-day blitz would have been for nothing, or you won't partake in the results that are happening, right? So write down your goals. And what I say is also activate your 5 senses, right? You want your goals to be as real in your mind as possible. And how we're able to relate and communicate with this world is through our senses: the touch, the smell, the taste, what we hear, and what we see, okay? So when you're writing your goals, yes, you might want to hit 3A, 4A, 5A. Yes, you might want to make an extra $5,000, $3,000, $1,000 in a month. What are you going to do with that money? What are you going to see? What are you going to smell? What are you going to taste? What are you going to hear? What are you going to experience over the course of receiving that money? The more you write it down, the more detailed you are, the faster your manifestation will be, right? So document your journey. These are some non-negotiables that you need to be documenting, okay? Number 1, what are you reading every day? Okay, if you are following our plays, there are recommended books that we talk about all the time, right? So you need to be reading every day over the course of these 90-day blitz. This 90 days is not 90 days to slowly get to your goals. This 90 days is 90 days of changing and transforming your life, right? In order to do that, you got to go hard. We're going to be dialing in some new habits. Writing down your goals, right? Writing down what you read, taking a journal, documenting the day. What did you experience in that day, right? Another thing to account for is your marketing. How did you market today? What did you do differently today that you didn't do yesterday, right? Document that. And the last thing is your mastermind. What did you participate in with your mastermind? Did you touch base with your mastermind? What ideas were discussed? What things were interchanged? Maybe there was a different way to handle objections that you learned. That should be documented. That should be written down on your journey. These are non-negotiables, things you need to be doing every day, okay? Once you have, if you can just master those those things right there, writing down your goals and then documenting your journey over the course of today, over the course of every day of these 90-day blitz, I promise you, your results will be insane. And then Josh, if you can just scroll down a little bit. The last thing that I want to share before I let you take over, Josh, is taking massive action, okay? A lot of this 90 days is going to be, again, making you do things that you're not familiar with. A lot of it is going to be repetition for us. You might be learning some new skills. If you've been in this game for a little bit, you might know a lot of what we're already teaching. Well, this is the time for you to hone in and go all in hard for 90 days. It is the 90-day spurts that literally make millionaires over time. So when you're able to focus your energy for 90 days, regardless of whether you're just getting started or you've been in for a year, 2 years, 3 years, if you focus your energy and attention for these next 90 days, we promise you that you will walk away with results in your business. So who is coming with us? Let us know in the comments if you're ready to run
Let's go.
over the course of these next 90 days to really make your dreams happen. Let me know in the comments.
There we go. There we go. Thought some people were sleeping for a second there. There we go. Let us know how you guys feel, right? You guys got to want it. We can't want it more than you want it for yourselves. That's what's up. That's what's up. Beautiful. Beautiful. I guess we should dive into the steps.
100%. Let's get
All
it.
right. Okay, so yeah, it's all about fundamentals here, right? So getting started with Enagic. This is something that I didn't know when I started. I think a lot of people struggle with this or even weren't aware of this thing, but this is ultimately where everything starts. Everything starts first in the mind. And I've seen people come into Enagic and not know this or not be aware of this and maybe had some results. I've seen people get some sales, you know, and stuff like that, but then lack the mindset. And so business doesn't end up going the way they want to, or they get to a certain level and then they plateau. They peak out and they wonder why, right? They wonder why. Or some people don't have this and never seem to kind of be able to get going, right? It's because they lack the mindset. And again, this is something that it took me a long time to figure out. You guys don't have to go through that because we talk about that on today's call. So we actually have a very powerful audio that is mandatory for anyone that is doing this launch. It's even mandatory for once you get into you start your Enagic business, you have to work on your mind, okay? So this audio is called Your Wish is Your Command, a powerful audio that literally has changed my life. It's changed Nii's lives and several people's lives in the team. I've seen people that were not having any results, not having success, not excited about their business, wondering why. I've seen them listen to this audio and literally transform everything for themselves, starting first with the way they think, the way they act, the way they feel, and then that transferred into their business. Okay, so this is absolutely mandatory for everyone on this call right now. Make sure that you have this audio, and we'll show you obviously where to get it for those of you that are new, and make sure that you're listening to it at least for 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes to an hour. I mean, there's gonna be diehards that go in hard and try and listen to more, but 20 minutes to about an hour is good enough on a daily basis, okay? And you can split it up. I know you have busy schedules. We all have busy schedules. We all have a family and different things that happen in our daily lives. But remember, this is a time that you're setting aside, right? To build yourself, to build a proper solid foundation for you to have success over the entire course of the blitz. And not just that, it's going to continue on into your daily life after and your business. Okay, so 20 minutes minimum is all we ask, all the way to an hour a day. And you can split it, like I said before. Okay, you're gonna do it once you have listened to the entire audio once. I think there's like 13 or 14 1 hour audio files in there. So once you've done that, so probably 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks, do it one more time, and make sure that you take notes, write down any of your questions, and you can discuss that with your upline, the person that referred you to this business, or to Nii or myself, okay? That's paramount, that you cannot miss. The second thing that you cannot miss as well is goal setting. Like Nii said earlier, you have to have a goal. You have to have something that you're striving for, something that you want, right? And there's obviously different ways of doing that. Nii mentioned a few of them before we started the steps here, but you want to make your goals as crystal clear as possible. Some might say, someone say, I want to be a 3A. Well, what does a 3A look like? How much money are you making as a 3A? Okay, so over here, some of the guidelines we have are, what are your short-term financial goals? So let's say a short-term financial goal would be maybe the amount of money you make per month, right? So for the first 4 weeks that we do this, what's a goal that you want to hit, right? Monthly amounts you want to make and the timeline, right? Okay, clearly write that down. So if it's $1,000 a month, write it down and put the timeline for that. Well, we got some people that are overexcited in here, right? So guys, please mute yourselves once you're on. Please mute yourselves. So clearly write your goal down and the timeline, and then obviously what rank you want to hit. For me, my minimum goal by the end of these 90 days is to be a 6A2-2. It's going to take a lot for me to get there, right? It's going to take a lot for me to get there, but I believe I will hit that and probably even surpass that, right? So have a goal at the end of the blitz, but then also have your immediate goal, okay? That should also be written down. And then they should also be realistic goals. They should be realistic. They should be within reach, right? Someone might say, oh, I want to make $1 million by the end of the blitz, but they're a 1A. That's not really a realistic goal. Okay, it's an amazing goal. That could be probably a 5-year goal, 1,000%. And you might hit it before then, right? But you want to have your goals be realistic. So if you're a 1A, I would say a realistic goal would be, yeah, $1,000, $2,000 a month, right? $3,000 a month. Maybe by the end of the blitz, you've gone from 1A to 4A. That's realistic. It's possible. People have done it in lesser time without a blitz, right? So 4A, 5A. And let's say you want to have made maybe 30 grand, $40,000, $50,000. Those are realistic goals. Okay. And I have an example here. For example, a realistic goal would be at least 1 sale within your first 30 days, right? Very realistic. And absolute latest within 3 months. And this is a general goal, blitz or no blitz, is when people come in here, we want to have a culture of when people come into this opportunity, they should have at least 1 sale within the month, right? Make that a goal for you and your team, 1 sale within the month. At the worst case scenario, within 3 months. That way it keeps you and your team in momentum. Very, very important. This is something that I wasn't aware of, right? Most people aren't aware of this, okay? Another realistic goal is at least, and this is a minimum, at least 3 business builders within a 4-month period. Okay, please write this down so that you have a clear picture of the requirements for your own self. Your goals could even be higher, but have that as a base. Okay, so 1 sale a month, 30 days, you can do it. It's very doable, very simple if you follow the action steps we're going to be discussing in a bit here, okay? And then 3 months, minimum, you have 1 sale, okay? And in that same, or in 4 months, you want to have at least 3 business builders. Business builders are just people that are also building business with you. With our opportunity, you don't need thousands, you don't need even hundreds. You need a few people that have the right mindset that are taking action. Okay, here's another goal. Aim for 2A within 1 month. Okay, especially now that we're on the blitz, right? You could do it. 2A is basically 3 sales. That's all. 2A is basically 3 sales. So aim for that within 1 month, okay? And 3A within 3 months, which is 11 sales. I'll say that again. Aim for 2A within 1 month, which is 3 sales, and aim for 3A, right, in 3 months, which is 11 sales. So that works out to about 4 sales a month, right? And it's not just you that's going to be doing that, right? You will come in, get 1 or 2 sales a month. They will also come and get 1 or 2 sales a month. That's how you're going to be able to hit your goals, okay? So realistically, a realistic monthly goal, like I said before, is $1,000 to $2,000 a month, right? Some are going to make more, right? We have quads, we have all these different packages where you make thousands of dollars now. So some people will come and make more than that, but that is the base for you guys, okay? Now let's talk about how we're going to achieve these things, how we're going to get to these goals, okay? Super, super important. So to achieve this, you want to aim, this is key, write this down, for a consistent flow of 1 to 3 quality, and I'll repeat that again, quality referrals, not just anyone, quality a week, okay? 1 to 3 quality referrals a week. And a quality referral is basically someone that's gone through a screening process, meaning that they have the right mindset, or they're looking to have the right mindset. They're looking for either the health, the money opportunity, or time freedom. So there's a need, there's a pain point, there's a need, and they have the ability to get started. That would be a quality person, right? And even experience, if they have experience, that is a bonus, okay? So again, quality person, they have the right mindset, or they're looking for the mindset. They have a pain point that we can help, that you found out through questions. These things are in our training videos if you have questions on that, right? They have the ability to get started, and they have a background. If they have a background, bonus. Okay, another thing that is really good for you to do, really good for your mindset, it's setting the tone for you, is doing a wallet audit.
100%.
And Nii, do you want to maybe talk about the wallet audit? Because I was blown away when you told me about this. You want to break that down?
Definitely. So real quick, how many of you essentially in your wallets, you keep a lot of things that you don't use, a lot of things that you don't need? Like for me, for example, in my wallet, I had things like this. These are my receipts, right? My receipts in my wallet, right? Just because, you know, I had no place to put them. And so I was like, I paid, right? Let me just put them in my wallet. Now, a lot of the times, this represents your financial storehouse, right? Your wallet is a representation of your financial storehouse. And when you have clutter and you have things that don't belong there, things that are not important, things that you don't use, right, in your financial storehouse, that doesn't allow space for flow to come through, right? For blessings to come through, for finances to fill up the storehouse. Right. And so what I did was I actually had my wallet was beat down. It was broken. Right. So what I did was I actually purchased a new wallet. Right. So I got a smaller wallet, a little more compact. And what I did was I broke it down to the bare minimum. Right. So I still have some receipts here. Like a wallet audit is something you got to do all the time. Right. So I still got receipts here. Right. So you take that out, empty that out. The wallet's looking a little bit better right now. Right. So it's important that you keep only the cards that are a necessity, right? A lot of the times people keep coupons, people have like 5 MasterCards, 3 debit cards, and they don't use any of that stuff. All it's doing is creating space, right? So take it down to the minimum. And what I also recommend, is have the 1 MasterCard that you use, the 1 debit card that you use, or maybe you have 2 debit cards. Right? The 3 cards that you use the most on a month-to-month basis, keep that in your wallet. Everything else, keep it at home, keep it in a box, keep it in a separate place, right? Because what this does is this allows for there to be room in your financial storehouse for growth. And what I also recommend is that you actually keep some cash in your wallet, right? What I've done is I actually took a $100 bill, right? So I'll always have a $100 bill in my wallet. And the reason why is because in my mind, I want it to be known that my financial storehouse is always full, right? So no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening, I pull out my wallet. Oh, there's $100 in there. Wow, look at that. I'm wealthy, right? And what this does is this allows you're able to trick your mind to allow you to perform at a level, at a frequency of abundance, right? And what this does is this allows for your manifestation to flow, right? So that right there is a wallet audit. And that was just my quick, brief rundown. But essentially, it's vital. When I did my wallet audit, it helped me. I wasn't embarrassed about my wallet. I could pull out my wallet and I was proud. It's like, okay, not only does my wallet look good, but there's money in my wallet. Look at that. It's like, right? And when you're in a position where you're on the come up and things might not be looking good for you, things might be hard. Maybe you have bills that you got to pay and you're really executing this process of manifestation. Having a wallet that's crisp with everything that you need in there allows you to position yourself on a vibration that 100% allows you to thrive, right? So
absolutely appreciate that, bro. Yeah, it's all about clarity. It's all about removing the clutter and just getting super clear on where you're going and making you feel this the best way possible. Let's go to step 4. Okay, so again, the launch is about duplication. It's about us knowing exactly what we need to do. And when new people come on board, giving them that exact same play so that now it's duplicatable, right? The whole point of this opportunity is not just leveraging your own effort, but the efforts of other people. So we want to get super razor clear on this. Okay, so these are some of the protocols that you will be doing when people are joining your team, okay? Right, first thing is officially welcome them to the 6A group chat. So a lot of you have been seeing our group chat is high energy, high pace, so much momentum. Some people can't stand the heat. They get in, they have to get out because it's super, super hot in there at times, okay? So you wanna add people to that Race to 6 group chat, right? So it's basically people that have maybe seen a presentation, they know a little bit about what we're doing. They've maybe been on they've seen some video links, they've been added to certain groups or whatnot, and they're interested, they're very interested. They just haven't bought yet. You can actually ask their permission to add them into the group, because a lot of times what that will do is the excitement and energy alone, the results alone, how positive we keep that group, the frequency and vibration of that group closes sales and gets deals. I've seen it over and over again. It's one of the simplest ways to do so. So you guys can definitely leverage that. So even prior to people becoming officially involved with our community and our team, you can add them to the group with their permission, of course. Right. Another thing I want to add on that is you can even tell them it is high energy. So there might be a lot of messages they'll be seeing. There's a way to mute that, right? So that they don't get blown up with different messages. They can just mute it, and then that way it's chill, but then they can go in anytime they want, okay? It's just a side note. But for protocol wise, someone joins your team, welcome them officially to the 6A group chat, okay? You wanna welcome them on your page as well. I do this on my regular page, because that's all I really use my Facebook for. I obviously I use it for some social stuff, but I use my page mainly as a magnet, right? And also to show credibility. There's a bunch of wins and results on my page, so people see that, they're like, wow, this guy's doing something, he's going somewhere. So you guys can use that with your own profiles if you want, or you can create new profiles. Some people don't want to mix the business with their social. It just depends on you and your personality and what you want, right? We understand that. We want to make sure it's good for everybody. So you can actually create a different page, profile page, same thing, and then make that and create that for business. And we have videos now that you can go and watch to show you how to do that, okay? So when you welcome someone, you want to welcome them on your official page that you use for business. And then you want to tag at least, I would say 10 at least, right? Some people don't have that many, but 10 to 20 on the high side of people that you've either been talking to that about the opportunity. They have to be positive though. So either supporting you, they're either kind of interested, right? You're upline, some people that you're close with in the community as well. They don't even have to be in your team per se, but you're close to them, you can tag them in the post. What that does is it just boosts the algorithm. More people get eyes on your on what you're doing, and it creates a duplication effect. What you also want to do is you want to add them to the GPM Race to 6A2 Facebook group page. If you're on this call and you're not in that group, please make sure before the end of the day that you're in both that group and in the GPM Elixir of Life group. If you're not in the group, you're just missing out on a massive leveraging tool for yourself and for your teammates. Okay, so that's the other stuff that you want to be doing when you add people to, when people officially join your business. Make sure you're following all of this. I guarantee you, you follow this, you will see more success. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, we also have a powerful product information email that we send out to people that are new in the team. If you don't have this email, please hit me up after this call, and I'll send it to you. It has everything in there. People are going to join your team and they're going to be like, how do I set up my machine? How do I set up my Anespa? All that kind of stuff. To make this launch a lot more effective, because we want to move as fast as possible. Worst case scenario. To make it very effective, you want to streamline your business, right? You don't want to have to be on the phone all the time helping people with the startups and the basic stuff that they can help themselves with. You want to have them to just be able to go see a video, know how to set themselves up. If they have a problem once they've watched the video links, then obviously you're there to help, okay? So if you don't have that video, this email, please message myself or me or your upline. You need to get this. It's amazing. I took time, put all the links that we need for setting up all our products and how to use the product, all these different things. Instead of them having to use a manual, they can just refer to the email. All right, go through training in the GPM Race to 6K group. This is another reason why you want to be in the group and you want to add your people to the group. There is some amazing training videos in the group. Okay, amazing training videos in there. And in our document, I don't think I put it in there for the GPM one. I'll put it in there so you guys know exactly where to go in the GPM group to find that, okay? There's a bunch of different things. All right, and then we have our own amazing training videos that the team and myself have put together for you guys. We're making this thing so simple and so streamlined. When we join, we have to like dig, look around, try and find things, try and find material, chase some uplines just to get some information. We've put everything together so that you guys can easily find the information and start executing. And once you've watched the videos and you have any questions, we're here, right? We're here we're going to be here 24/7 throughout this blitz. All right. So go through all the videos, and let me touch a little bit about that. In the fundamental and housekeeping training, it is an absolute must, because it's basic information like your genealogy, which is basically your business, how to go in there, how to see how many sales are in your business, how to message support if there's an issue. Everything's in there. Paperwork, how to do Medicare or financing options, right? These are things that you must know, because what it will do is it will give you a lot of confidence going forward. That's one of the main things, is confidence. You'll know, oh, if I have a sale, I just go over here and see the sale. You understand how the Medicare and financing process works. You know how to do paperwork. It won't be something that you're trying to figure out. You will just know it, okay? So absolute must, right? Because imagine you get like 10 people that are interested and you don't know how to do paperwork, or no idea about it, it's gonna slow you down, right? Which is not something that we want. We want to be able to move really, really fast. Okay. And then obviously you want to attend as many trainings as possible. We will be doing this Wednesday training every single week at 7 p.m. PST. We're going to be here, right? It's all about commitment, right? We have all these different things that we commit to in life that are not really helping us financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, but we commit to these things. You know what I mean? It might be watching TV, it might be being on social media. Commit to 1 day a week, right? Or as many days as possible to put into your business, to learn through these trainings. Also in the GPM group, there are trainings, I believe, at 3 p.m. or 6 p.m. on Mondays, right? 3 p.m. or 6 p.m. on Mondays. And then we have our training on Wednesday. Also, there will be some impromptu special trainings. We're partnered with several other teams. And so we might get you on those calls as well. And those ones are more sporadic, right? If you're available, you can jump on there or watch the recordings, but just be available for training. It's so important for your growth. All right, expectations, right? Expectations. We want to set the right expectations for you guys. so that you don't underachieve or kind of overwhelm yourselves. We don't want either of the two. We want you to be right there in the middle, having a nice goal, surpassing it even, right? Without getting overwhelmed. So by the time you're a 2A in this business, right? By the time you have 3 sales in this business, we want you to be competent at locating leads. And someone might say, well, how do we locate leads? We have everything listed in our training videos, how to do that. So you definitely want to refer to that. So locating leads, attracting them, okay? Locating leads meaning you know where the leads are. I know where leads are right now. After this call, if I want to get leads, easy, right? So knowing that, attracting them, referring them effectively to your upline, to calls. We're also going to be shooting webinars because the traffic is crazy out here. I'm getting blown up every single day with like appointments. So I'm shooting videos of the presentation. They're going to be super, super powerful. I'll have them all done before the end of the week. And then you can just send your leads and prospects to those trainings, right? Or sorry, to those presentations, right? So referring effectively, doing paperwork, and then financing options by 2A. I guarantee you, all of you guys will know how to do all of this and do it well by the end of this blitz, because it's gonna be like subconscious, okay? And that skill alone, you start seeing your pay increase drastically. That skill alone. By 3A, so this is when you have 11 sales in your business. You're going to be competent at doing the compensation plan. Doesn't mean you're always the one that's doing it, but you're just going to be competent at it. You're going to know how to talk about the business compensation plan to someone. Because again, it builds that, once you have the skill, it builds the confidence. You will get more sales, right? Some people might talk to people about the business and they wonder why people are looking at them funny, because they don't know how to talk about the compensation plan properly. So we will teach you over the course of this blitz. We have video links, and obviously we'll work on it with you guys. So by the time you're a 3A, you know how to talk about it. All right. Now, by the time you're a 4A, meaning you have 21 sales in your business, by this time you're a leader. You're a leader. You could literally run. You could be like Josh Nii, I don't need your help anymore. I want to run my own play. I want to run my own team. You would be competent enough to do that. You'll be able to do the demo, to demo the machine, talk about the machine, explain the product, right? Explain the water, the science behind it, all of that. It took me a long time to do that just because I didn't have these goals. No one showed me to have these goals, right? So you guys are going to be able to do that by the time you're 4A and be masters. You're going to be able, obviously, to do the comp plan as well and lead a team, right? But we'll always be here to still hold your hand. I still work with basically everyone in the team, regardless of whatever rank they are, okay? All right, Rose, I see you raised your hand there. We'll just write whatever question you have down, please. And then at the end, we'll go over all the questions that you guys have, all right? Oh, more people are coming in. Okay, 6, this is the 6th step, immediate activities. So these are things that you will start doing on a day-to-day basis, right? Once obviously you've done the previous steps, okay? So setting up your profile page on Facebook, I kind of talked about that a little bit, right? So someone comes into your team, or if you haven't done this already, you want to do it, set up your profile page on Facebook. We have videos on that, okay? Set up your IG page, your Bumble Biz page, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Shaper. If there's other things that you are on, and or like I think there's like Meetup app or something like that. If there's other things that you have, please feel free to set up your pages up on that as well. There's TikTok, there's Clubhouse, right? Also, we are, because of what happened recently with social media all going down, WhatsApp, Facebook, and IG, we don't want to be reactive, right? Over the course of this blitz, we're going to learn how to really be proactive. And so we're going to be moving all of you. I said this before in our group chat. We're moving everyone. We'll still be using the Facebook and stuff like that chat, but we want to get everyone on this amazing platform called Discord. Okay, Discord. That way, if anything happens with the regular streams, we can just chat there. We already have our group chat on Discord, right? We're already talking on there. So yeah, you want to be familiar with all of these different apps. It's so important, very, very powerful skill. All right, to have that. For those of you that don't know, clear, quality, and attractive pictures. This is kind of what you will need for setting up your profile on these platforms. So clear and attractive pictures. I had to edit my picture. My picture was old. I have the same photo for like, I don't know, 6 years. I had to change that. Okay, edit your bio information on your Facebook. And if you kind of need a guide for that, just go to my Facebook page, go to Nii's, go to some of the leaders in the team. Look at how they have their Facebook page. I kind of mimicked Nii's. I mimicked my platform after Nii's, and it's amazing. People are hitting me up. They're like, wow, what are you up to? What are you doing? Because the page is has been set up that way. Okay, tailor your profile to look like one of your uplines. I just basically said that. Use theirs as a guide. Here's another thing. The goal, I haven't even hit this goal yet, 5,000 quality friends on Facebook. That's your ultimate goal as far as like leads. You want to have 5,000 friends on Facebook. It's a must. Or get as close to it as possible and keep adding. I'm still adding. I will have 5,000 before the end of the blitz. I'm like 4,600 or something, right? What this does is it gives you more people. Some people are like, who do I talk to? I don't have a lot of friends. I don't know a lot of people. I don't want to talk to my friends or family. None of my immediate network support me. My family doesn't support me. That's okay. They will support you eventually when they see you starting to have results. And how you start to have results is you increase your network. You increase your network by adding more people on your Facebook, okay? So 5,000 quality friends. And again, we have a video that talks about this and how to do it correctly. Okay, making a list of leads. And I know I've spoken to you guys individually, a lot of you, and we've talked about this. It's super important, having your lead list, right? People that you're going to be talking to, people that you know, people that you don't know. Maybe you've done everything else and you're in talks with different leads throughout the blitz. You want to always have lists. And you can categorize these lists in terms of health, money, or time freedom. I wish I knew this at the beginning, because what I was doing is I would just be talking to people about the health side when what they needed was the money. I would be talking to people about the money side when what they needed was health. Their daughter had eczema. Someone's daughter had eczema, or someone had a stomach issue, right? So it's all about catering to people where they're at, meeting their need, finding out what their pain points are and categorizing them accordingly. Okay, so health, money, and time freedom. Those are the three categories that you want to fit all your leads in. If you don't know what category they fit in, then you want to ask them questions. We have that in our scripts, and we have that in videos that we've shot. Okay, and then show this list to your upline. Right, show this list to your upline. And Nii, if you can, please note who is on this call. Yeah, note who is on this call so that we know everyone that has taken time out of their day to take this thing seriously, to jump on this call. We know everyone, the names, and then we will work with the people that we have on the 100%. Call. Okay, step 7 is marketing. A lot of times we don't see the results that we want, not because we're not skilled or we don't know what we're doing. It's because we don't have eyes on what we're doing. There's not enough eyes. Not enough people know what you're doing. I've had people buy into an ad from other people that I know and I'm good friends with. They buy from someone else because when I was first starting in this, I wasn't really talking to people about it. So they didn't know what I was doing. I missed out on thousands and thousands of dollars by not marketing effectively or not putting myself out there, okay? So whether you are using your regular Facebook page that you always use, or you create another Facebook page, another Instagram, whatever it is, you want to be marketing on there. An effective way of marketing because I stopped chasing people. I used to be the #1 chaser. I would be chasing leads all the time and chasing people and family and friends. No one likes that, because you lose a lot of friends that way. You become that weird guy that's or that weird person that's always hounding their friends. That's not what we do. A really good way to attract is posting in your stories. That's why you always see me posting. It takes seconds, it costs $0, and I'm able to impact hundreds of people at a time, because hundreds of people see my stories every day, right? So you want to post in your stories about 3 to 5 days a week. You don't have to post every day, right? 3 days. You could choose Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever you feel like. And when you post, you want to post, I would say maybe 3 for the blitz, 3 to 5 posts per day. Okay, so 3 to 5 days a week you post, and then per day you want to post about 3 to 5 times a day, and you want to space them out, right? Space your stories out 2 to 4 hours apart, right? And then just kind of line it up that way. People will see your content. People will engage on your content. It could be you just talking about the fact that you started this launch. It could be you talking about the fact that you're looking to quit your job. It could be you talking about the fact that you're looking to end the year strong with a bang and just transform your finances, transform your health. People are gonna be like, wow, what is this thing you're a part of? It's gonna build curiosity. Just basic things like that, you just talking, for those of you that are comfortable. And if you're not comfortable talking on video, maybe it's something that you probably want to work on over the course of the 90-day blitz, because it's a very powerful tool if you actually use it. Just even pictures. Some people are making people on Instagram, there's all these IG stuff, tens of thousands of dollars from just being able to post really cool, attractive pictures on their profiles or on their stories, okay? So you want to do that a few times during the week. And here's a guide: health, money, and time freedom. The same things that I talked about as the category for people, or for reasons why people will buy. Health. So if you look at my story right now, I probably have something on, I think I posted something on health, fruits and vegetables, right? People that never comment on my stories commented on my stories when they saw the health. Because usually I'm talking about money or business, right? I commented on health there. People are like, wow, this machine is crazy. I didn't know. So post on those 3 different categories, post on things that you're doing, your lifestyle, and you will see leads and people connect with you. They will ask you questions, and then you can use the scripts on them and refer them to us without chasing anyone. We don't chase nobody, okay? This is another very powerful tool that we go into in our videos. Go into groups, and we tell you what groups to go into, right? If you go through the training, you don't know what groups to go into, let us know. We have the groups. I think they're even in the script or in the protocol. I think they're in the protocol. Yeah, there we go, they're below. So go into the groups, join them, post content in there, similar content that you would post based on those 3 categories, and post content in there based on the specific type of group that you're joining. So I know Natalie was in I think a vegan group or holistic group or something like that, where they were talking about, or a gluten-free group. Yeah, she posted some content on eating healthy fruits and vegetables, water. People were engaging on there and asking what she has going on. So you want to tailor it to the specific group you're in. If you're in a 10X group or business group or a network marketing group, you can post something about business, entrepreneurship, asking questions, just different things like that. And again, refer to your upline if you don't know what to post. We got tons of stuff.
Yeah,
okay?
I wanted to just touch on that real quick too. One thing that I've seen work time and time again, and some of the higher ups within Anagic have definitely spoken about it, is called mission marketing. And so if you're familiar, or if you're not familiar with mission marketing, what mission marketing is essentially you informing people that you are on a journey, right? You are in the process of doing something special, right? So what I've done in a bunch of the groups that I've joined is, when I first joined the group, I say, hey, this is who I am. I'm excited to join the group. I joined this group because I wanted to connect with like-minded individuals in this space. I'll take a photo of myself, a selfie, right? Smiling, waving, or whatever. And I'll give a little brief background about myself. Like, I've been in the space of affiliate marketing for this amount of time. These are my goals, and I'm excited because right now I'm in the process of starting a 90-day blitz that I've never done before. Maybe you've done it before, you've seen some results, and you're excited to scale your business. But the 90-day blitz is a really cool tool that you can use to start your mission marketing on your profiles, right? So you can literally just say, hey, listen, tomorrow I'm going to be announcing something special. Stay tuned. And then from there, be like, where we decided, me and a small group of underground entrepreneurs have decided to come together for the next 90 days and really put our heads together to really move the mission of this company forward. And so I'm excited because over the next 90 days, you guys are going to be hearing a lot from me. You're going to be seeing a lot of my content, seeing a lot of my posts. Some of it might be about business. Some of it might be about my lifestyle. But if you support me, make sure you like my posts, make sure you comment. If you don't, now is a chance, unfollow me, right? And you say it as a joke, but ultimately you just want people to know that like this is what's kind of going on. You guys are all here. You're on this call. We have 30 people on here. So I'm assuming every single one of you guys that are on here are passionate about your dreams and are not going to let posting on social media stop you from accomplishing your dreams and making your dreams happen. I got you, Tara.
Absolutely, absolutely. So while Nii was talking, I just pulled up someone posted. So these are several different groups or group types or categories that you can join on Facebook, right? We have travel and lifestyle groups. And all you do is you go into Facebook, you go to the search column at the top and you type in travel and lifestyle. Different things will come down and you can join any of these groups. I would join as many as possible. MLM, so network marketing groups, entrepreneurship groups, like GoPro. GoPro has like over 200,000 people in it. 10X challenge group has like 130,000 or something like that. ClickFunnels groups, sales groups, marketing groups, digital marketing groups. And then on the product side, there's health and fitness, cancer groups, vegan groups, go green groups. These are all different groups that you can join and then engage with the leads that are in the groups. And all you're doing is you're posting in there. This is one that I saved here from a 10X group, 10X challenge group. Someone said, all successful people have one thing in common. Can you guess what this is? Just something that's going to have people thinking, right? Answering a question. And when people like that post or they comment on that post, all you do is you add them, right? You can obviously respond in the group and then you add them to your page and then message them privately. Look to build friends, look to build connections. Sales will come as a result when they see your page looking nice and proper and professional, when they see your stories about some content or something that, you know, you talk about, I'm part of this launch, they're gonna ask you, what is this launch? When they see you welcoming someone into the team on your page and you've tagged a few people and the post is kind of gaining engagement, they're gonna, what is that? They're gonna, you know what I mean? It builds curiosity and it builds attraction to you. You follow these steps, you're gonna have loads of leads. You'll have too many leads, you won't even know what to do with them, to be really, really honest. Right? To be really, really honest. Okay. So yeah, those are some of the groups that you can join. And then after I said, when adding leads, aim to add 30 to 100 leads per day from your cell phone, not your computer, right? And that's just a ballpark for you guys. It's just a kind of estimate. You can go with 30, you can go with, 20, doesn't 10, as long as you're adding a certain amount a day, right? But kind of use it as a guideline. If you're really serious and you really want to make as much of this launch as you can, then you want to, stick to around those numbers between 30 and 100, right? You do that until you see your numbers on your Facebook grow over 1,000, 2,000, and you're like, wow, I'm a real entrepreneur. I'm really taking this serious. Another thing that I just thought about was a lot of us, we have jobs. We have our regular jobs. Nothing against jobs. I believe, people need to work jobs. It's fine. And we work 8 hours a day at our job, right? 8 hours a day at our job, 40 hours a week, right? You might be making, let's say you even made $40 an hour, you would make around $320 at the end of the day, right? Before taxes. After taxes, it's about like $200. Think about that, $200, right? So if you worked an entire week, 8 hours, that's 40 hours a week, you would make about $1,600 before taxes, $1,600 after 40 long hours. So I want you to think about that. Let that sink. And most people do not make 40 hours for $40 an hour. Most people don't do that. With this opportunity, if you put in even, especially with this blitz, you put in even like 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, 2 hours a day, so a fraction of what you put in at your job, you have the ability to make $1,000 a week, right? If you're a 3A or you're making 3 points, $1,000 on a K8, you have the ability to make thousands of dollars on a trifecta or a quad or a Godzilla even, putting a fraction of the time that you put in your regular job. So let that sink in. The lowest amount of money you can get over here on a K8 sale is $340. Meanwhile, if you were to work your job for 8 hours in the day, $40 an hour, you'll make only $320, and then the tax man takes his, and then you're left with $200. So I just thought that's not even in our notes here, but I just want to show you that picture so that you actually take this launch and this business really, really as seriously as you can, and put as much time into this as you can. It will pay off, okay? It will really pay off. So daily activities, and then I think we end it right there. We'll open the floor for questions. Daily activities. These are daily things that you should do, a guide to help you become super successful by the end of this launch. Our goal for you guys is ultimate time and financial freedom. And you can set that up over the next 90 days if you follow these simple daily activities. Number one is drink water. When I worked my 9 to 5, again, not hating the 9 to 5, it's more about the awareness. I would wake up 6 o'clock or whatever, just throw some things together and rush to work and go work 12 hours. The brain dehydrated. Like, I don't even know how I was even making it, okay? Drink water when you wake up. And obviously you're drinking the best water on the planet. You're hydrating your mind, you're hydrating your body. You're gonna function, you're gonna feel better. Listen to your wish is your command. Look, I dare you to even just those 2 steps, you do them every day. I dare you, because I saw some individuals in the team do that. And I was like, man, I see a lot of results happening. I see different things happening for them. Let me try it. And I only did that for the 6-day summer launch. Just 3 months ago is when I started to do that. Boom. I was already doing well with business. It exploded. Quads, trifectas, business, like I hit 6A for the 3rd time with the bonus. And prior to that, I was far away from even the 6A. So all these things started to happen for me when I started to do even just those 2 steps. I dare you, just try it. Exercise. Yeah, exercise. I don't like exercising, but I've started to do that. And man, I'm feeling good, extremely good. I'm feeling even better than I usually feel. I'm looking better. I have more energy. I can grind. Some people are like, how do you have all this energy? It's because I'm drinking this amazing water and I'm exercising. I'm working out. My body feels in premium shape. Revamp your profile if you haven't. Revamp all your profiles, all of them, on all those platforms that we talked about, because you want to be an attraction magnet. You don't want to chase people. The reason you're chasing people is because you haven't set yourself up to attract. You don't have the posture of someone that is attractive. Change that and you'll see people chase you and say, wow, what are you doing? I'm interested. All because you just changed the posture. Okay, so do that. And that's just one thing. You don't have to do that every day. Just revamp it. Once it's done, add 30 to 100 new people on your Facebook. Get out there and network. Get out there and meet people. The reason why your business might be stagnant or you might not have the success that you want is you have a small little circle and that's all you know. People that are gonna make you $1 million are outside of your small circle. I met Nii and I met Nii from other people. He wasn't in my immediate circle. I went out and I was pursuing different things and that's how I met him. So you want to you want to meet more people. You want to network. You want to add people to your page. It's amazing. We're in 2021. It's okay to meet people on Facebook and online. Okay. This is a huge one. And I took some separate notes for this. We want to work as a team. We want to work as a team. That is how we'll win big. There's actually a proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. But in this case, in the context of this blitz, we will go far and fast when we work together over these 90 days. I guarantee it. And what do I mean by that? We want to support each other. We want to be engaging in the community chats on these. You want to be on these calls. That's how you learn. We help each other out. We learn. I'm telling you, the network, the mastermind is the key. And Magic isn't the key. We on this call are the key. And it took me some years to figure that out. And Magic needs us, right? So when you see a post shared or posted, share it, like it, comment. It's only going to bring more attraction to you and what you're doing, right? Even if you're putting fire emojis or hearts, whatever, engage in other people's content, share it, like it. It'll build. We work. If we all work as a team. If anytime I post something, I see at least 30 likes on there, it's going to change the trajectory of everyone's business, not mine, everyone, right? So reshare, like, comments on all Rank Up posts. Some of you are not having success because you're not engaged in what we're doing. Just that one thing alone will boost your success. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I've seen it. I've unplugged before as well, and I haven't had the success that I have when I'm connected to the team. That's why I'm always commenting. People think I'm always commenting, I'm always engaged there because it's only building my success. When I help other people, I'm becoming more successful, right? And then go for a walk, take it easy, meditate, enjoy this process, hang out, do something fun, reward yourself, right? Part of the goal setting process for me, this is just my own thing, is I set a goal for, let's say a financial goal, and then I kind of tie it to something that I want, maybe a new car. For some of you, it's maybe a down payment on a home. For some of you, it might be paying off all the credit cards or whatever, right? Something that's going to make you feel happy. You want to also kind of keep that close to you because it's only going to push you that much further towards your goals and your dreams, okay? Go for a walk and think about these things. And then some content stuff here. Post 70% lifestyle and 30% business. So just you hanging out, you going to the grocery store, just you go like, you know, just you talking about things you can post about that.
I'm just wondering what the price is, like the final price.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. And yeah, these are all our links for the trainings that we have done. So any information that you need, you can go and get that information in these simple trainings. So everyone on this call, 100%, you should go through all these different links, all of them. Ask us questions, right? Go through them, ask us questions. And by the end of this blitz, you'll be masters at all of this, making crazy amounts of money. And you'll be wondering why didn't you do these things earlier, right? That's our goal for this blitz, okay? So yeah, that you can see them there. We'll send them to everybody. If you don't have these, hit your upline, your direct upline, or hit us up directly, and we will get them to you. All right, it has everything in there. And with that, those are basically the steps for the launch. We're gonna execute them effectively. It's gonna be a fun, amazing time. We're gonna see a lot of success and results, and I'm super excited to get the ball rolling. So we're going to cut the recording, and we're gonna go right into some questions. Yeah, let me just.
So real quick before we cut it, there are some people who were asking questions in the chat, so I just wanted to address it on the recording as well.
Awesome.
So one of the questions that came up was the document. So if you guys want to get your hands on this document, what we want to do is we want to keep this the organization organized. Right, so the Discord is going to be our platform where we're going to be housing all our files, all our documents, all our videos, all our stories, right? So if you're wondering where you can find our stories before we post them or as we post them, there's going to be a section in the Discord titled stories where we'll be dropping all our posts in there, and then you guys can go in there and then pick whichever ones you guys want. The reason why we want to use Discord is because it'll be a lot more organized rather than having random conversations with business conversations mixed with announcements, with links and contents. We can separate all of that, have it organized in a place where you guys can go, pull what you need, and at the same time, if you guys need to get in contact with us or ask us questions, you'll be able to do so directly through the Discord group. And then we don't have to worry about Facebook getting shut down again and lack of communication that way as well.
Yeah. Awesome.
Awesome. So for the link for the Discord, what we are going to do here, let me see if I can, Josh, you actually have it. Maybe you can drop it in the chat right now.
The link, yeah. I'll, okay, hold on here. Let me grab it. Oops.
Oh, Gabby said he dropped it in here.
Oh, okay, nice. Appreciate you, bro. Right on. Yeah,
Awesome.
the Discord chat is in there. Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's see.
I got some other questions. I know Rose had a question. She raised her hand earlier. I just it's like way back in there.
Awesome. So yeah, guys, if you don't have the app Discord, it's an app that you can download on your phone, or you can actually do it as well on your laptop or your computer. So it's easy to just get it on your phone, and you'll be getting the notifications directly through there. So we have our own new rich server where you guys will be able to get access to the community. If you're having
sorry,
with it,
Josh.
So who's that? Serge?
Yeah, Serge. Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Like, how do you like? What is the questions like? How do you approach guys? Like, how do you approach guys in this? Like questions that you ask. You know, like the questions that you have to ask them. Like, you know, the proper one. So. You know?
Yeah, you're talking about when you're engaging with people that might be interested, prospects and stuff like that. Yeah, so we have all those questions actually in our Google Docs that we can send you, and then we also have a video that we shot specifically about, you know, asking how to engage with your prospects, right? So you can we'll make sure you get that video. And you also get the document. That way you can start to kind of go over that stuff. And then if you have any questions, once you've gone over this stuff, we'll be here to answer. We're also gonna work on translating stuff to French as well, because I know you speak French, and that's probably your first language, I think. So we'll be working on stuff like that as we go as well. But for now, yeah, you can just watch it in the video and use our Google Docs. Everything is there. All the questions are there that you need to ask.
What needs to be translated?
Oh, we have a bunch of different things like scripts, and even videos eventually. Yeah, eventually. So yeah, Jonathan, you're obviously someone that we'll be talking to about that. He's the French master. The master over here. So yeah, Serge, thanks for that question. Do you have any other questions in the chat that we want to bring up before we stop the recording, or are we
thanks.
Good?
Robert said thanks. This was an amazing presentation. He looks forward to utilizing everything that was mentioned in this presentation.
Beautiful.
And so for the recording for this will also be in the Discord as well. There will be a section titled live trainings. So you'll be able to go in there and be able to see this exact video, this replay, and then we'll have all of them listed there. So you guys will be able to go in there, again, everything in one place, because we had a lot of people asking us questions. Where do we find the replay? Where do I find these documents? Where do I find our scripts? And So we want to put everything in one place so that you guys will be able to have a seamless business, top to bottom. For one of the questions, we can create a questions and answers option to keep it all in one place. Yep, definitely. I agree. Yeah, so we have some people working behind the scenes that are helping us with the Discord. So you guys might get in there now. There's definitely some content in there, but it's still in the process of being completed and built out. In terms of content, everything has been shot. It just needs to be put in the group and organized. So over the course of this week, you guys will be seeing that. So make sure, if you are not in that Discord right now, there are 25 people on here. That means we should have at least a minimum of 25 people in the Discord. Make sure that you get into the Discord, because that is going to be the lifeline of your Enagic business and the easiest way to get in contact with us, as well as our content.
This is huge. I'm just hearing of Discord tonight. So
Yeah,
little behind the times, but this is awesome.
100%.
Yeah.
It's going to be game changing. It's going to be game changing.
Absolutely. I'm excited. Super excited for it.
Awesome, Kim. It was a pleasure having you. I know you got to run. Super excited to see the results that you pump out over the course of these 90 days. I know the team is super excited on everything that you've brought to the table. So let's get it, girl. Enjoy your evening. But yeah, I think on that note, we can actually wrap up the recording.
Wrap the recording, yeah.
Yeah, and then if there aren't any other questions, we can call it a night, and we'll see you guys next week. Make sure you get into the Discord. My plan over the course of the 90 days is to be really active in the Discord. I want that to be our main method of communication. We can get on audio calls in Discord. So whether there's questions, or maybe you have a lead that you're talking to, whatever it is that's happening. We want to get the engagement going in there. Yeah, Carlos, you had something you want to say?
Very, very bright idea to do that. Discord is great.
100%. Let's get it. It's gonna be tight.
Thank you guys. Appreciate your time.
You guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you
You guys
very much.
enjoy your week.
Let's
Mhm.
go.
Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Got this 90-day
Let's go.
blitz.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Blitz. Let's go.
Time to blitz.
Awesome.
Aloha.
Yeah.
I think, Rose, if you had some questions, Josh will reach out to you. Me and Josh
just
will reach out to you directly. Yeah, and we'll answer those questions. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Peace out.
Peace.